Hey friends, it's Jen with Chappy Plans. So today I'm going to be setting up my Laurel Denise planner for August for the second time. And if you would like to know what that means, then stick around. Hey Chappy Fam, it's Jen with Chappy Plans. So today's video was already filmed. I had this entire thing decorated and I had already done this on camera. But rather than sharing it and updating everyone in the description box, I wanted to come on and refilm it because this is a very important and necessary subject to discuss for me. It's personally something that I'm very passionate about, and it's not something I can just kind of brush under the rug and move forward from without just at least naming it and addressing it here on my channel. So if you're following me on Instagram, then back on July 13th, it was a Thursday, things hit the fan. And I am very hurt because I considered Casey to be a good friend, and she is someone who I've known for years and is a fellow Christian. However, I did not realize that she had the feelings that she did and the beliefs that she does about the LGBTQIA plus community. And I have had a very sick child this entire past week. Well, by the time this goes up, I film way ahead. So I actually had filmed my August setup video the 9th or the 10th, because it was the beginning of this week, and then Nora got sick. So today I'm filming, it's the 14th of July. So full transparency, I even shared these, and I'll put them up here so you can see what they looked like prior. Long story long, Casey came into our PR chat and expressed her feelings and thoughts about our queer friend and content creator, Danny Plans It, and felt that she was being personally attacked as a Christian for her beliefs. And then proceeded to attack him on his social media and was very bold in her statements, saying, you know, come at me, you can cancel me if you want to. I love the sinner, but I hate the sin. None of those things are my beliefs, and I cannot stay aligned and or represent a small shop or anyone, whether it's big or small, that maintains those views. I am a Christian, and I am a believer that we are all created in the image of God, the Imago Dei, and it is not my place to judge or to condemn or to ridicule anything. My job as a Christian is to be Jesus to other people, which is to be loving, inclusive, generous, empathetic, compassionate, merciful, gracious, all those things. To me, Jesus is justice. And I don't want to get on my, pedestal here and go off and preach and just like have a whole, tangent on that. But that's where I stand. And so Casey gave us the option and said, if you have your own personal convictions and you can no longer represent my team, I understand that, here's the door. And so myself and Sade and Stephanie and a few other, maybe one other person, we were like, okay, bye. And sadly, I am not the one that's even hurt the most. My fellow rep, I won't name her name here, but, I'm sure if you do some research, you can figure out who it was, who is an out lesbian, was representing Casey's shop. So of course she was highly offended and disgusted at this behavior. And so all that to say, I am refilming this August setup because I will not support bigotry and I will not support hate speech or exclusivity or ableism of any kind on my channel and in my personal life. It's very paramount to who I am. So that being said, I'm sure none of you are shocked. I am obviously have done a lot of pride spreads and ally themed, projects on my channel over the years. And if that's something that, you disagree with, you can leave. Or even if you don't disagree with it, even if it's not your view and you don't want to hear it, like I'd rather you find someone else who aligns more with what you believe, because it's not me. So anyways, that's my tangent. I'm going to leave as much as I could. With the magic of undo, I was able to get the stickers off. And instead, I'm going to be using Create with Mandy's Tropical Leaves too. They're about the same colors, so I didn't really have to switch up the washi or the color scheme because I did have my social media set up. So sadly, you know, you're not going to get to see me really do much of this because I already did it, but I at least wanted to do a little bit more decor and show you what I have done. So the way this works, if you haven't seen Laurel Denise, is you get your entire month at a glance, and then your weeklies are very small margins, about an inch wide over here. I will come back and decorate the first of the week soon, but this was what I set up for social media. So I drew in my own little calendar, and this is my posting schedule. You can see that prior to, if I had more than one rep team, I would color code it so that I knew that I was keeping up with my responsibilities every week. And you can see that I whited out Casey's shop. So back in July, I had been representing Casey, and you can see that I had different colors assigned. So I have Allie and Casey. Those are my main two, or were my main two teams that I represented. So yeah, so you can see now it's just going to be Allie stickers and then whoever else I want to use, which is great because that frees up, as I'm not sharing a lot of planner content anymore, that frees me up to use mostly Allie stickers, which is, you know, that's great for me. And for the record, this is not a bash on Casey. Like, I am not going to sit here, like I said, I'm not judging other people, but I'm not going to stand by and condone that kind of behavior or be associated with it. So, you know, that's, you know, anything else that's on other folks. But I just want to make a clean break and let y'all know, and because I'm very transparent and open, that I will not tolerate that on my channel and in my life. And I even explained it to my daughter, Nora, who was like seeing this stuff going down in real time, all of my chats and stuff, because when she's, you know, she's been sick. So she's been using my iPad and switching back and forth between my iPad and her iPad because she's been sick and the battery will go out. And so she can see all these notifications coming up on my screen, right? Like all these Instagram chats, because my DMs were blowing up, let me tell you, last night. And I had to explain to her why I had to write what I wrote on my stories, and which I can take a screenshot of and put up here so you can see it. And she was like, that's really sad that you have to, you know, that you have to even say that. And I was like, yeah, it is. And she's like, and that's not okay that people feel that way about other people. I'm like, you're right, Nora, it's not. And she's like, doesn't Jesus love them? And I was like, yes, of course. And she's like, I don't understand. And I'm like, I don't understand either. So, you know, if a 7-year-old can get it, come on, people. Okay. So anyways, I only represent Allie now as an affiliate. And then of course, Laurel Denise, whose planner this is. Any other affiliate links are always in my description box. And I really appreciate your support there. So this tells me, FYI, I'm going to be taking the end of July into the first week of August off from posting or sharing content because we're going to be away. And so, like you can see, I had already filmed my August monthly setup. That was all done, but now I'm having to redo it. So that's okay. That's okay. It's worth the work, right? So I have my key here, I have my schedule, and then this is how I keep track of all the steps as I am posting and creating content. And then in the back here, I'm gonna leave this space for content ideas. I'm gonna put a sleep tracker for Nora and maybe just practice some quotes or hand lettering or things like that. And since I've already basically filled out the month, all I did was take my clean color dot markers that matched the color scheme I wanted and some really skinny old washi I had to notate these are camp weeks. And this one is different color because it's still camp, but it's vacation. Family events, I use a gray, always a gray. And then for myself, I have this like light blue green. For my husband, I have this brown. And then as things come up for Nora, those will be in like the pink color. So all I did here was take a zebra mild liner and I lettered in the days of the week. I hand wrote in the numbers, and then I can decorate up here. So these I've had in my stash for like, I don't even know, honestly, probably, I want to say like 2 years or maybe at least 1.5 years. So, it's time. And these are from Mandy, Create with Mandy. But I will say, I mean, to think that you know someone and then for them to come out the way they do and come at people the way that she did, I was shook. Like, that makes me feel like, well, how do you feel about me then? I mean, it's no secret how I, you know, my opinions and my values. So like, then was I just a token, like, Asian person on your rep team? Because, you know, I don't know. It's just, it's mind-boggling to me, honestly. Even my husband, who's like he's pretty conservative. He's come a long way though. You know, he saw what was going down in real time because I was like, you know, making a whole fuss about it. I was, you know, I was going off. I'm not gonna lie. But even he was like, why? Like, what does that accomplish? So, sorry, not sorry, but that's how I feel. All right, so basically, I'm filling up this top part with these gorgeous stickers. I gotta go this way. And then I had originally used these alphas that are really old and like not sticky at all. And I will probably use them again to go over this. So let me see, can I squeeze in one more sticker here? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna cut it like this though. Ah. Okay. I just have like this space down here. Maybe I'll do, I kind of want to save these for like, I don't know why. I just kind of want to save them. So I'm going to. So I'm gonna. And these are the alphas I was using that don't stick. So I had to destroy them. They had to be trashed because they were just, after I peeled everything up, they did not want to stick. So I am going to use my Tombow glue pen if I can find it. It's this little tiny pen, right? It's like a pen. It's awesome. How many times am I going to say pen? Pen, 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 pen. And it gets in little teeny tiny spots. It's great for like if you have old washi that likes to come up. So I forgot to start at the end. So I got to start with a T for August. So it's been fun, you know. I've been totally out of it and like not sleeping more than 2 to 3 hours at a stretch because of Nora having a fever and waking up like miserable in the middle of the night, and like me being a human bed, because when she's sick, it's like death. She's like dying. And so I was like barely surviving in total momby mode, like just not even knowing what day it is type thing. And if you're a carer and you've had a sick child, then you get it probably, although some kids handle being sick way, I'll say most kids, honestly, sorry Nora, but most kids handle being sick way better than my child. But in her defense, she is neurodivergent and has anxiety. So anyways, I was just like, what is going on? All of a sudden I get this notification like in our, you know, group chat. And I'm like, what? What do you mean if you don't like what I have to say, you can leave? And then, so I made a statement, which I shared that screenshot. And I went to like go see something on Casey's page and come to find out she blocked me. I'm like, what? I thought you said we could leave and it was going to be a respectful situation and we could like be adults about this. But she just straight up blocked me. And not just me, but like Shade and other people who like were like allies with Danny and what he was saying. And like, wow, you know, like, okay. So I guess we don't want to take this opportunity as a potential like life lesson where we can learn from each other and grow from this. We're just gonna cancel each other. Okay, great. That sounds productive. And yeah, It's a shame. It is a shame. Okay, so there. That's done. That's my plan with me and my whole spiel. And I know I'll probably lose folks, and that's okay. You know, I cannot be everybody's favorite, and I cannot make everybody happy, and that's okay with me. I'm going to be me and stay true to me, and that's all I can do. And I hope you guys are here for it. I will link Mandy stickers below, and of course a link for this planner, and you can use Gen 10 on the Laurel Denise planners or products to save a little bit of money. And I hope you guys are still gonna hang around, and I appreciate you listening to my rant. I'm not someone who likes to create or stir up drama, but I also can't just brush things under the rug and move on. Like, that's not me at all. I am the opposite. You know, I'm someone who believes we need to face our mistakes, acknowledge them, repent, which means to turn from, and do better. So, you know, I just want to say that's where I'm at. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do me a favor, comment below your thoughts. I would love to know your take. And if you're a part of those shenanigans, I'm sorry. And if you've been offended by anything that was said, you know, you are safe here. I'm an ally, and I appreciate you, and I value each one of you, whether you agree with me or not. So anyways, make sure you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Take care of yourselves, and remember, you are enough. And I love you guys. Bye.